Hello everyone. Welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Libra. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so not all messages will apply to everyone. The signs and or gender of the cards can be switched out. Well, not so much the signs. Just pay attention more to the energy of the card as opposed to the zodiac sign that I give. Also, if you have any questions about my readings, if you want a personal, all that is in the information box below. And I would appreciate it if you would leave a like if this resonates, if this does resonate for you. Leave a comment, share your story. But other than that, we're going to get right into it. This is going to be part one, shorter version, I think. Just because I'm going to try a kind of different spread this time around. So we're going to be looking at you, the person that you're either dealing with. If you're single, then it could be somebody that you're interested in, or somebody that you don't know that may be interested in you. So basically your next connection. If you are already coupled up, then this would talk about them, unless you have somebody else on your mind. So those are the main things we're going to be looking at, as well as, well, let's just get into the reading. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. I've already done a pre-shuffle. So Libra, the person they're thinking of or with, as well as the current energy between them, moving forward, and the probable outcome between the two. Your cards are very talkative. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Taurus, Leo popped out as well. Good grief. Alright, one more. I'll do one. Come on. Two. And three. And I'm doing the shorter reading for those that don't have time, because my readings do run a little bit longer. So if this does resonate and you want more information, then I'll do a more detailed part 2 and possibly part 3, because I have to split it up. Alright. So, your person, you're over here, huh, Libra. You got a Virgo here, possibly, between you. Okay, there could be some distance involved. Not necessarily physical distance, it could be emotional distance, mental. It does look like a separation for some of you. Whether that's like I said, physical distance or emotional distance. Maybe you live together. For some of you that are with somebody and you're not single, you could like live in the same home, but there's like this void between the two of you, like an emotional void. We'll look a little bit deeper into that, of course. So, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'll do that, and then I'll use those to clarify. Alright, so let's look at you. You're in the Four of Pentacles right now. So you may be a bit careful with your money at this time. The Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, holding onto your coin, you know, not being overly spendthrift, or being a spendthrift, you know, being more conscious of how much you can put into buying like luxury items. You may be saving up your money, basically. But in a love reading, this would talk about, you know, you're kind of closed off, maybe a little bit guarded or protective of yourself or your energy. This is your energy, not your energy towards them. So this is just might be you in general. You're just being protective. Not only are you not letting anyone out, or excuse me, not letting anyone in, but you're not letting love in at this time either. With the Four, because when you're guarded against incoming, but you're also, you know, not putting anything out as well. Your person, either, again, this could be for couples or singles, because this is a general collective reading, so you could be dealing with a fellow Libra. But some of you may be dealing with a marriage or the fallout of a marriage, possibly divorce, depending on the clarifiers. The Justice card can talk about legal issues, you know, there could be something that you're settling in court. Maybe they even work in the legal setting as a lawyer, attorney, or child protective services, something of that nature. Your person could have that kind of career. Maybe a judge or a court official of some kind, or a legal official. But your person might be, we're going to have to clarify that, obviously, because that could mean many things. So we'll see once we clarify this. But if I'm just reading what I'm seeing here, the energy between the two of you, like I said, there could be distance, there could be a choice. The Two of Wands talks about a crossroads decision. Nobody's taking any action towards the other as of yet, or if they have, they're kind of waiting on the other person. Now, we have an outcome card over here, but we'll get to that. But I kind of sense some coldness between the two of you. So some of you very well may be going through a divorce, a separation, kind of like a break. You may not have spoken to this person in a while. Maybe this is a person that you haven't heard from and they're coming in. But as an outcome, that would be like continued silence. It could even talk about ghosting, you know, blocking communication. We'll have to see. With the Four of Pentacles, that would make sense. Maybe you've blocked this person, and they feel that the situation is unfair, but we'll see. Alright, so let's look at the Four of Pentacles. So what are your feelings towards this person? What is Libra's feelings towards this person, this Justice person? Person they're currently with, or if they're single that they're thinking of, or the person coming towards them. Tell me about this, Libra's feelings towards this Justice person. How do they feel about this person? Now, what is Libra's feelings, emotions towards this person? 1, 2, 3. You may not know, no, I was going to say, you may not know this person. Okay, you guys could have a past. You could have children together, memories, nostalgia. Usually the Six of Cups is like happy memories. But for whatever reason, you're like guarded against them. Maybe you're trying to stifle the memories that they kind of dredge up for whatever reason. Again, this could talk about people that have known each other for a long time. They have children or had a family together, or if there's a past there. So your feelings towards the relationship, and if there's no relationship, to the situation. Your feelings, I should have kept that. What was that? Page of Swords. Okay, you may be curious about them. So this definitely could be an ex for some of you. Okay. So yeah, you're looking for information. Possibly with that Page of Swords that just came out, because the King of Swords is now here. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Aquarius energy. This is somebody that's very logical, can be very blunt, honest, very intelligent, like is very... they choose their words carefully because they only deal with honest and facts, honesty, facts, logic, reasoning, rationality. This is also somebody that can cut another person off really quickly if they sense that the other person is being insincere or not genuine or fake. So we'll have to clarify that guy as well. Your feelings towards the relationship itself, or if you're single, if you're not committed to somebody, the situation is, you're kind of just looking at it from a logical, like a headspace. There's not a whole lot of, there is emotion because you have the Six of Cups, but you're trying to be more logical about it. You're trying to think clearly about the situation as opposed to letting your emotions run wild with the situation. So now we're going to look at the other person's, actually, I want to split it up. No, I don't. Okay, let's look at the other person's feelings towards you. What is the other Libra's person's feelings? Justice. What are their feelings towards Libra? How do they feel towards Libra? How do they feel towards Libra? I did this all wrong. I forgot an entire placement. This is why I should practice spreads before I do them. I'll just have to add that in. Alright, let's look at Justice feelings towards the Libra. One. Okay. If I'm being honest, this looks like a reconciliation. Somebody has very strong feelings. For feelings with the Star, that's also Aquarius. So you very well could be dealing with another fellow air sign. The Star is somebody that sees a lot in you. You could be like literally their hope, their wish, their dream partner. The Star is also a card about healing, so they may want to heal something in the relationship. They're trying to make things fair and just and balanced again, trying to rebalance the situation, their hope. They have hope towards a connection with you or reconnecting with you for some of you maybe. Tell me about how they feel about the relationship or the situation between the two of you. How do they feel about a connection or the connection? How does this person feel about the connection with Libra or a connection with Libra? What are their thoughts and feelings towards the connection between the two? One, two, three. Queen of Cups. Okay, they see you as very loving, very nurturing, very intuitive, possibly even creative. They literally could be you're their wish come true. Yeah, this is it's really feeling like somebody that you're not, maybe you're distrustful of or you're skeptical about. Maybe you don't even have that kind of interest that they do at this time, being in the Four of Pentacles, being kind of protective of yourself. There is a past here because you do have the Six of Cups. Like there's something about them that sparks this ideal, like either you share happy memories or there's something about them that feels faded or meant to be. But at the same time, you're sitting in the King of Swords, meaning you're trying to keep it, realistic. You're trying to be realistic about the situation, about the connection. Again, apply whichever scenario. If you are coupled with someone, then apply that. If you are single, then it's the same thing, but you're possibly thinking about somebody you're interested in, that you're thinking of, whether it's an ex or a person that they're on your mind as a potential partner. Alright, so we're going to switch it up to this new deck. Let's look at the energy between you with the two. The mutual energy, again, is a crossroads decision. There may be distance involved. Nobody's acting towards anybody at this time. Or again, if somebody has acted towards the other party, then there's like a waiting. Nobody's taken action on a decision or an inquiry. It's a standstill at the moment. We're just trying to figure things out and make a choice. So let's look at... let's look at the challenge. Let's look at the challenge. Challenges and obstacles between the two of you. Tell me about the challenges and obstacles between the two. What is the biggest challenge or obstacle between Libra and this person? What is the biggest challenge or obstacle between Libra and this person, please? 1, 2, and 3. With the Six of Wands as a challenge, okay, somebody might be a little needy when it comes to needing attention, needing affection, needing recognition or praise, or, you know, they might not be getting what they feel they deserve. Or another way to see this is there's an unfair advantage. Somebody has an unfair advantage, or somebody gets more attention and it makes the other person maybe feel unseen. It could even be, depending on the clarifiers, it could be that somebody doesn't feel like they can hold up to your standards. Because if they see you as this star, then the way they see you, the biggest challenge is like you are so much of a challenge that they don't, or you don't think that you would even be seen, or you wouldn't even, you wouldn't consider them an option. Okay, so some of you may work in a field where you do get a lot of attention and you do get a lot of admirers or admiration, or you work, you know, in the public eye, and you know you get a lot of attention, and so they feel like that's a competition that they can't keep up with, or they can't compete with. I feel that's probably more on their end, just because they see their feelings towards you as the star. So there's a hope and a wish and a dream attached to this idea of you, these feelings towards you. You both have strong feelings, but with the star, that's a major arcana. This seems more like it's smaller in the sense that like it's nostalgic. It's reminiscing about the good times, about when things were simpler. Okay, so their feelings seem a little bit stronger. So the challenge here is recognizing something about the other person and appreciating them. Maybe you feel unappreciated, maybe they do, or maybe they feel like their efforts wouldn't even be validated or recognized, or you wouldn't take them seriously. Tell me about the strengths. Tell me about the strengths. What are the possible strengths within this connection? So here's the challenge. Let's look at the strengths, the potential strengths of this connection. Where would these Libra and their person be strong? Let's look at the strengths between the two. Between Libra and their person, please. What are the strengths between Libra and their person? Okay. There's no secrets. The High Priestess came out in the reverse. That's Cancer, Pisces energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, We have strong, well, Leo energy, but then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. So those are some of the signs, or you may have some of those signs in your chart. But with the High Priestess in the reverse, it's like there's no secrets. You can trust the other person with your secrets, or with your, maybe your shadow self, like the darker aspects of yourself. Maybe you guys even have kind of like this connection where not a lot needs to be said without, you know, you understand each other on a deeper level. It's like intrinsic, or like you get these intuitive messages that you know this person, that you like finish each other's sentences, or you know what they're thinking, or you just happen to like think about the same things. And with the High Priestess, this is about strong intuition, but in the reverse it can talk about secrets, but this is a strength. So I feel like there's a lack of secrecy, but it's to a positive. Alright, so let's move these over just a little bit. One of you may travel for work, or maybe one of you is like a social media influencer, works in the public eye, like gets a lot of attention, gets a lot of praise, maybe gets a lot of admiration, and the other person feels like they can't compete. But you are guarded against this person. We'll have to look. Alright, so this is the outcome. I'm going to look at, let's see, what is the energy moving forward? What is the energy moving forward? This is the current energy, kind of. This is like more future. What is the energy moving forward? What is the energy moving forward, please, between Libra and this person? What direction is this going between Libra and this person? What is the direction of this moving forward, please? Alright. No, I'm not taking those two. Oh, a lack of... It's like bickering over something that's not even really that big of a deal. Maybe you guys work together, or work in the same kind of field, and you feel like you have to compete, but there's no need to compete. Alright, try that again. One, what direction? Okay. Two. There's Taurus energy. There could be a commitment here, or a deeper level of commitment with Taurus. We'll have to clarify this to see. Taurus can be kind of restrictive, like a blockage in because of outside influence or outside elements that you don't really have control over. So for some of you, there could be a distance issue, or schedules just don't align, so it kind of keeps you apart. For some of you, this could mean a more serious commitment or a deeper level of commitment, so we'll have to clarify that. Honestly, I'm kind of looking at this, and this is like there's already something that's kind of blocking the two of you from fully coming together. It could even be like a family, or a belief system, like you guys differ greatly on certain things, like beliefs, religion. Tell me, what can Libra expect? What action can Libra expect this person to take towards them? What action will this person most likely take towards... What action will this person most likely take towards Libra? What action will they take towards Libra? this down. Hangman. Yeah. There's something keeping the two of you apart. Maybe it's this person's inaction. Because what action will they take? The Hangman shows no action. It's almost as if they would rather admire you from afar than ruin it by making an offer. Because their feelings towards you are the Star. It's like they're wishing, but they're not even like, they're at the wishing well, but they're not even sparing a coin. It's like, I'll just sit with the idea or the wish or the dream in my head. Maybe it's a really strong fear of rejection. How they see you or the potential of a connection with is very strong. Like, there's love on their end towards you, or at least strong emotion, strong feelings. But what action they're taking towards you, maybe they feel like they can't take an action, or maybe they feel like their hands are tied. Maybe you've kind of made it known that you're not interested. You did have that. And you want to keep it like realistic terms. You're the one that's kind of creating this block. It would seem that you're the one that's actually not open to this. Alright, so from what I can see so far, this is somebody that's very interested in you, but they're not taking any action towards you. Based on the energy that they're getting from you and perhaps outside circumstances, or, you know, maybe there's some differences in opinion on, you know, like long-held beliefs. Again, there could be distance for some of you. But it looks like you're more sitting and thinking about things realistically, and they're idealizing or dreaming or thinking about you in a way that you're trying not to see it that way for whatever reason. Of course, obviously this can change, but if this resonated for you, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Whoever this person is, it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon, honestly. With the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Hierophant, it's like there's a blockage, and it's pretty significant. We have 3 major arcana showing that there's stagnation or a lack of movement, restriction. Obviously that can change in the future, and this is a general reading, so that won't apply to everyone. But if this did resonate for you and you want to know more, go to part 2. I'm going to clarify these, and we'll get a little bit more out of that. Otherwise, thank you for being here and taking the time to sit with me. Let me know if this resonated in the comments. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and all that. I'll talk to you guys next time.